Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to Dark Souls 2. As you can see, I got my 28,000 billion souls. It was fairly uneventful. I just took it very, very slow. Relied pretty heavily on the little two-handed poke attack here, which is really, really good at stunning those Hide Knights. I say uneventful. One thing that did actually happen, which I find to be pretty cool, is we picked up something somewhere in here. Where are you? There you are. Hide Knight Sword. Don't have enough strength to actually use it, but it does lightning damage. We can use it with two hands. And it doesn't have a poke, which is unfortunate, but I remember it being a pretty strong early game sword. I don't know, we might hang on to it. We're going to hang on to it. We might end up using it. Who knows? Yeah, so we got lots of souls. We have a few priorities right now. Geez, we have tons of things that we can work on. I don't even know. Where do we even start? There's so much to do. So much to do. I want a fragrant branch of yore. We could potentially do interesting things with this. 12,000 though, that's a lot. That's a lot of souls. We need lots of life gems. We'll buy 30 life gems. I'm leaning pretty heavily on these things right now. We don't care about spells or anything like that. I want to buy the cat ring that'll let us fall and take less fall damage. That'll open up another new area for us. I also really want...
Seek lest this...
Yes, blah blah blah. We need to level up. That is a fairly high priority for me. Question is, what do we want to level up? We could go with the boost some strength a little bit. That'll let us use the Hide Knight Sword. We only have 2 levels. Adaptability, Dex. I'm going to keep raising our Dex. Yeah, so this puts all of our weapons right on par with each other, except for the axe. It puts our 2 main weapons, fire and lightning. The flame longsword and the Hide Knight Sword puts those 2 on par with each other. So we'll do that. That's good. Sure. I like that. Yeah, okay. And I'm fine with this for now. 2,000. I forget how much Crazy Lady here charges us to rotate the thingy. All very technical terms, I know. We also have the fragrant branch of yore. We go depetrify.
This room is not as it seems, and this shall I prevent.
Move path. 2,000. We can do this. We can go depetrify the pyromancer girl who will let us into that whole area. The other forest. Oh. So, thought process, I don't know if it's true or not. I don't recall Melentia having a fragrant branch of yore. No, don't care.
Power of offer your soul.
Don't care. I don't recall her having a fragrant branch of yore, which means that it was much further into the game before we actually were able to get one of these and go depetrify that person. So this might be, if this is actually a change, I'll show, so rogue water, what does that do? I forget. If this is an actual change in the game and I'm not just, like, hallucinating and completely making this up, and that's pretty cool because that would mean, God, it's so hard to string together thoughts. There's so much going on. I say as we walk through an empty corridor. That would mean that the game is pushing more open paths up front, which is good, because that's one of my complaints of the game, about the game originally, is it feels very linear. You're very kind of stuck in like an invisible wall or something here. Huh, that's weird. It felt very linear. It kind of funnels you down certain linear paths for a while. I don't know. Big complaint I have, especially compared to the first Dark Souls. Don't know what that guy was fighting with his dual maces. Here's the Dark Man. He teaches you... Whoops, that's me. He teaches you dark hexes and things, which we're not going to use, so I don't really care. Yeah, we'll do the Huntsman's Copse for a little while, or we'll at least try it. If it is a complete disaster, then we can leave. I kind of don't remember what was over here. So. What is the small blue burr? What do you do? Boost magic defense. These guys are just chumps. But I am starting to remember this place. Something is like croaking down there. I guess we can go check out the basilisk area back in the very beginning of the game. In the tutorial zone. So we have no idea if there's anything cool in there or not. All those mushrooms covered in blood. Yeah, there's croaking down there, and that usually means basilisk, and I don't like that. I don't remember exactly what was down there, though. I do know that that fall is survivable. I know that we can do stuff down there. There's like a chest and whatnot. I don't recall what else. Hello. These ambushing jerks. Behind! Oh, with lots of bloodstains. We haven't been looking at too many of these. Oh, you had a bow out. Oh, and then you died. Let's see how you died. Same thing. Everybody's getting ambushed from behind, it looks like. Also, everybody's not wearing any armor. We can't even lock onto you, can we? That is interesting. Let's deal with you. Oop. Goodbye. Where's the other archer here? These other ghostly characters fading around are disorienting. Did he go away? I'm confused. Look at these guys hanging over the edge. Yep. I think that's new. I don't recall them being here in the I don't know. I kind of want to start calling it the early access version of the game because, you know, no DLC, no Scholar of the First Sin. They've made so many tweaks and changes since then. Okay, and in the original version, a dude came bursting through this door. Yep, just like that. Okay. Oh, hello, there's a couple of you. You have a club. And you're dead. Okay, alright, alright. I'm gonna go with the lightning sword. Oh, the bridge. Oh yeah, the horse boss, the chariot. Coming back up, buddy? No, that's okay. You don't have to. That's fine. Just do your thing down there. Ow. Yeah, this little, like, fake shortcut thing here never ever made sense to me because it doesn't... There's no point in making the shortcut back to the last bonfire when there's a bonfire here. I've never understood this. Alright, we're gonna rest and get all of our HP back. Kinda wanna go back in there and deal with that stuff. Oh yeah, that's right, with the High Knight, the follow-up is the thrust. The second attack in the heavy combo. Okay, alright, I remember that. Can we trigger those guys? Get them to climb up and not get shot by arrows anymore? Oh my gosh. So you swinging your sword, you scared the crap out of me. Alright, well, we have 1 billion life gems now, so I'm okay using some of these. Want that archer person over there to knock it off. Door should still be busted. I don't really want to go in there, though. We're gonna drop down here. I don't like the two-handed heavy combo with the sword. Fitting that we would get a flame butterfly, though. That would let us light our torch. We can go up. I don't know if I want to do that just yet. There's a bunch more of you danglers there. Prisoner's gloves. Bandit knife. Ooh, that might be good. That sounds like a dex weapon. We'll check it out in a moment. Let me deal with this dangler. Yeah. Is there anything else down here? Doesn't look like it. Oh, what's our curved sword that we have right now? I already forgot its name. It has... Where's damage? Where are we at? There we go. Bleed effect. So it already has a bleed effect. Although it doesn't have any good counter ability. This bandit's knife, which has no dex scaling. That's really unfortunate. It's a high dex requirement to use it, but really good bleed. So that's basically it, is it's a bleeding weapon. It inflicts bleeding. And it has, like, no scaling, which is garbage. Yeah, we're not going to use that. If it's scaled with dex like I thought it did, then that would probably be our new weapon of choice for now. Yeah, I thought there were a bunch of you around here. Oh, holy crap. Not a fan of you guys jumping around here. Not sure how you missed. I'm okay with that, though. You guys are super quick, though. Okay, got one of them down. Yeah, there's something to be said for using really light, quick weapons. I might go that route. Oh, there's a... Oh, it's one of these guys. Look at the whip. That's intense. Yeah, they have, like, the dark weapons. Oh, and they hurt like hell. You have good range on that, too. Dang it. I forgot about those guys. They're all over the path to something. To the boss. To the Skeleton Lord boss or something, maybe? I don't know. I forget. I vaguely am remembering some of what's going on in this area. So I'm taking a look at poise damage here. Basically our ability to stagger enemies, and nothing here is very good at that. That's unfortunate. Well, we gotta go get our souls back. Hello? Weird little overblood geometry. Oh boy. Oh boy. That's why I like the thrust attacks. It might be worth investing in like a spear or something. Actually, we use... Halberd is 20 strength, and the giant Grand Lance is a crap ton. But look at, they do so much more poise damage too. Really good to stagger. I think 20 strength and 20 dex is kind of my next big milestone that I'm shooting for here. And because we died, that door is back. Where's your friend? I know he's there. Yeah, Hide Knight Sword is slow. I don't like that at all. Was our archer friend, did he go down on that side? Yes. Looks like it. Great. Ooh, rogue armor. More prisoner's gloves. Yeah, I'm not digging the Hide Knight sword at all. I mean, it's pretty strong, but I don't like the move set all that much. I'm going with Dex. I want to be fast. Also, it is super freaking dark in here. Seems like it might be worthwhile to actually light the torch in here, if I'm going to keep running back and forth through this area. Hopefully I don't keep running back and forth through here, though. I'm wasting so much time in this tiny little area. All my soul's back, though. Oh no, I meant to kill the other guy. Okay, well you're both one hit away from death. There we go. There we go, look at that. That worked. I want to kill this guy just for the principle of the thing. That is literally the only reason. Come on, buddy. It's tango. Yeah, there we go. Backstab, so good. You got wrecked. Ah, that feels good. Poison moss, life gems. We don't have any good way down, do we? Just fall? Yes? Sure. Okay. Do we keep going through the Huntsman's Copse? I don't know. We're gonna want to buy some more arrows to deal with the poison moths, because otherwise those are gonna be like a huge nuisance. Just like how they're a huge nuisance in here already. So I believe that, like that dark whip-wielding enemy that we fought just a moment ago, I believe there's another one of those down at the very bottom. I think that's the enemy type that we're dealing with down there. Unless they change it around on us, which they very well could have. And let's be honest, they probably did. There's something big moving around down there to the left. Oh, it's a giant basilisk. Can we kill you? No, not really. Yeah, nope, not going down there. Never mind. That's the end of that idea. Seriously. I hate that you can't lock onto enemies when they're on the ground like that. That's kind of obnoxious. Okie dokie, that was a fun little detour for basically this entire video. We could try working through the Huntsman's Copse, which I think leads to, like, Harvest Valley and, like, all the poison area. I don't feel particularly well equipped to deal with that. What else could we do? What else? Let's go head towards the Wharf, whatever that place was called. It's on the other side of this area. Should be able to get there without too much trouble. Yeah, these really tough enemies that they've just kind of inserted in new locations really change up the game in a pretty significant way, which is very interesting. Because I totally would have fallen down where we were killing those moths if there wasn't a giant basilisk there. I don't feel prepared to deal with that thing. And if I recall, there were tons of goodies hidden throughout this area. And also lots of those giants. Also a pile of bodies here. Old Knight's Halberd. I imagine that's going to be like a strength weapon. Yeah. You won't actually show me the stats unless I try to equip it. Ooh, scales really well with dexterity. That might be a thing to shoot for. But we are a long way away from being able to wield that thing. I don't know if you've picked up on this yet. I don't have any particular weapons or anything in mind. I just want to do a dex run, because that's not a thing that I've done in this game. We missed out on like a full half of the weapons in my first playthrough because I did all strength and nothing else. Okay, that's where we want to go, ultimately. I love seeing a lone enemy like this just surrounded by bloodstains and the messages. That actually worked out surprisingly well. I was not expecting to backstab him at all there. I don't think these heavy non-destroy... Ooh, there's our Sublime Bone Dust. That's beautiful. I don't think these heavy chests... They can't be destroyed, I know that. That's kind of the point of them. But I don't think they can become mimics either. I think the mimics can only be the wooden chests. Alright, going down. Lots of messages down here. Anything useful? No, not really. Gee, try eliminating enemies one at a time. I wish I had thought of that. Oh, hello. You are not the enemy types I was expecting down here. And a basilisk. Oh man, do we go for this? This might be a really dumb idea. We got a lot of arrows, though. We'll just cheese this fight. I'm okay with this. I'm 100% okay with that. Okay, so it looks like they are, Oh, hello. Sorry. Things happen. I needed to focus. Commentary is really, really difficult when playing Dark Souls games. I don't know if I've touched on that point yet. It looks like they're making a much bigger deal out of these petrified enemy roadblocks here. Oh man, do we use our one fragrant branch of yore that we got right now on this thing? Armor ahead, item ahead. I don't know if that's worth it. I say no. Right now, I think I want to use our fragrant branch of yore just outside of Majula, which we haven't actually gone to that place yet. And Lucatiel should be here, right? Our first encounter, maybe? Perhaps? Friend? Not here. Oh, interesting. So maybe they moved Lucatiel. So many little changes. I'm not going to rest at the bonfire. We're going to just poke our head into, what's it called, like No Man's Wharf, I think? Yeah, you know what? Tight spot. You get rated up. I agree. That is a tight spot. The ghost ship. I really like this area. I really hate this area. I hate all the enemies here. I hate the explodey firebomb enemies, the tar throwers, the fire arrow shooters. Oh, too bad that your fire arrow won't actually light the torch for me. That would be really cool if this were like Zelda. I want a second Pharos Lockstone. Oh, hello, dog. Sure. We'll go just a tiny little way into here. Oh, I forgot that there were two of you. Oh, cat, you picked a bad time to try to jump on my lap. Okay, lay down. Okay, alright, that could have gone much worse. Also could have gone much better, but we'll ignore that for the time being. I hear one of these guys rattling around up here in the chainmail. Yeah, you. Soul of a Proud Knight. That is fantastic. I kind of want to run around and light all these torches. I hope you're not a mimic. Good. Titanite shard, that's great. We do need to start upgrading our weapons. Although I haven't really settled on a weapon that I like. I mean, I like the fire longsword, but that's just because it's a fire weapon and it's like the most powerful weapon that you can get really, really early in the game. I'm sure there's going to be better stuff later on. I just don't know what. Okay, you're obnoxious. I mean, this is kind of like the next area for us to visit. So I think that's what we're going to end up doing next. However, I do want... We're going to go back to Majula, and we're gonna poke around here real quick. Oh, and we have the Sublime Bone Dust. We can upgrade our Estus flasks. That's actually a really good idea, too. Mysterious Force has strengthened the Estus Flask. And I don't think we have any shards, do we? Our inventory is getting out of control. We do two words. Let's try that again. We do have 2 smooth and silky stones that we can go trade back to the crows. I don't think you get anything super great for making those trades. But even just like extra Titanite shards or something would be really good. More resources to play with. I think that's what we need to do. I think I need to start looking into getting better armor as well. Either getting better armor or upgrading the armor that we have. One of those things. So this area is what I was talking about, using our Fragrant Branch of Yore. I'm assuming the Pyromancer girl is still going to be a statue in there. Also, hello, we haven't talked to you yet. I like your glowy sword.
Have you business with me? The way yonder is all blocked up, you see, by this god-awful statue. Heavens above. Who thought it a good idea to put it there? Oof, I'm in quite the pickle now. See that statue? Gives me the willies. You stare at it for long enough, it starts to look alive. It just doesn't seem quite right. There are no craftsmen round these parts. Hey, you don't think a real-life person was turned to stone, do you? See that statue?
Okay, that's all he's got. Let's see... Again, with all the bloodstains. And you could hear the basilisk with its croaky frog noises. So right on the other side of this door. Yeah. Oh. Oh, flashbacks to being in the sewers, the depths of Dark Souls 1. Alright, you're the one that has the weapon. Come on out, buddy. Let's dance. I believe these enemies inflict... not just poison, I believe they inflict toxic. I could be mistaken, though. Ooh, a regular longsword. That's not bad. It's not on fire. It's not bad. I mean, the game is just throwing all sorts of junk at us. Like, so many items. Hello. Yeah, they're okay to deal with. I kind of want to use my Fragrant Branch of Yore here. Oh, interesting. It's going to be a mess to fight all the crap that's going to jump out at us. But this is, this is another progression route, so we could potentially work on chipping away in this direction and trying to get through here. And Pyromancies. I don't think I used Pyromancy much in our original game, my first playthrough. So Pyromancy might be a viable set of spells to use here, just for the sake of having something that's ranged other than a bow and arrow. And it would be new, it'd be something new. Like bow and arrow, not very interesting. Like, you can aim it, and you shoot it, and that's it. Pyromancies could be fun, so I think I want to do that. So yeah, we'll use our Fragrant Branch here. Hello, your clothes are falling apart. You've been petrified for a really long time.
Thank you. I've been
We get the picture.
petrified, hard,
Oh, you were petrified. That's what happened. I had no idea. Okay. Yes, yes. Come on.
I'm fine. No, no, no. My name is Rosabeth. Thank you so much for rescuing me. Oh. Oh. You're that traveler. I still haven't thanked you. Well, I'm quite a hand at piracy.
You just did. You just said thank you.
So perhaps...
A prism stone? That's... what? Doesn't seem like a pyromancy thing. Really? You gave me one of these? Give me a pyromancy glove. That's what I want.
I was attacked and turned... I owe you my life. If you had not come... Oh, I feel shameful wearing these rags. I hate to burden you further, as you've already saved my life. But just look at me. My clothes are in tatters. Do you have any clothing that you could spare? I'll take anything, whatever you don't need. I'm not particular when it comes to apparel. Anything at all will do. Just put it on the ground, and I'll change into it later.
Okay, let's see. Fire defense, lightning defense, and dark defense. A bunch of the little burrs that temporarily boost magic, lightning, and fire defenses. For 8k, we could buy the seeds used to upgrade your pyromancy flames. Actually, wait. Pyromancy scales with your intelligence and your faith again, doesn't it? Never mind. We're not going to be going with pyromancy. I also have no attunement slots, so we wouldn't really be able to equip this stuff anyway. That's okay.
I have my very own teacher. His name is Carillion of the Fold, a famed sorcerer in Melfia, our hometown. I was fascinated by sorcery. And so, well, he's so unique, you see? When he set out for Drang Lake, I couldn't let him go alone, but we were separated. Quite early on, I'm afraid.
We can give you equipment. Hey, we can try on like the rogue armor and stuff. Here you can have prisoner's gloves and prisoner's waistcloth. What is that? Defense. We have like no defense on these things. Here, and you can have a hollow infantry helm. Yay, we got an achievement for that.
I'm rather unskilled. My lord probably ditched me. But, oddly, I'm a fast learner when it comes to pyromancy. What we're fascinated by, and we're skilled at, are not always the same thing. Why can't I just focus on what I truly enjoy? Oh dear, I shouldn't be so choosy. It's hardly my place. Thank you so... After I change into this... I'm not sure where I might find them, but perhaps Majula is my best chance.
Yeah, we'll run into him and send him back to Majula eventually. I do remember that. We'll talk to this guy real quick as well.
What? Clearing the way was your doing, was it? Didn't think you had it in you, pal. No. That's not like it sounds, no. It was a pleasant surprise, that's all. Name's Ben Hart. Thanks to you, I can resume my journey. If we share the same path, I'm sure that we are going to meet again. I'll repay my debt to you in battle. I swear it, by my sword. The road ahead's going to be long, but I'm here to help.
I want Ben Hart's sword. That's a pretty cool looking sword.
It's a true man who honours his debts, and I swear it.
Ooh, joy. What is that? So what do we have? We have welcome? Yeah. I like that. And we have Joy as the other new one. That's kind of boring. Oh, welcome. That's pretty good. Nice little taunt for when we inevitably get invaded by somebody else. Okay, so we have another route open to us. Let's see what we got soul-wise here. So I'm going to end this video. We're done. We have a lot of options right now, a lot of different places we can go, a lot of different things that we can choose from. And a good chunk of souls, too. That's great. I forget how much the cat ring is. I think it costs 13k. We'll go check that, but I am going to end this video here. We got to figure out where we want to go next. I don't know which area I want to go to. I kind of don't want to just follow the same boring linear path that we took last time, like the first time I played, because, well, I already did that. I already did things in that order. But by the same token, I don't feel super confident in our ability to go other places first.
What's happened to you? You have that glint in your eyes, and the scent of one with quite the catalogue of sins. Oh, don't feel bad. I'm sure your mother's still proud.
I'm perplexed by why you said that. Yeah. And then on top of that, I don't know if we have enough HP to actually survive falling down into the Black Gulch area. It's worth a shot there, I think. Really close. Like those damn statues. Get in that habit early, because I hate those things. Okay, so I'm going to be doing one thing off camera. I think I'm going to be fiddling around with our inventory, with our armor specifically. I want to see if I can find better armor. Interesting that these have a C scaling. I mean, we've basically got the best stuff that we have available to us right now. Other than the hide night leggings, but these are super heavy. One thing I'm going to point out is your weight, as long as you're below like 70% or something, it only affects like your roll distance. So you roll further with lighter armor. And I think you do still move faster, maybe? I don't know. I forget exactly how it works, but it's not tiered. It's just kind of on a gradient in this game. Anyway, I'm going to fiddle around with that and what our friend the Armorer Malin has for sale in here. And see if I can come up with a decent set of, like, armor that boosts poise and that isn't too restrictive in the weight category. So I'm going to work on that off camera. This video has gone on even longer than the previous ones, which is a bad sign, bad habit. Thank you for joining me, and I will see you next time, hopefully with some new gear. That's the goal.